guys, you're hanging with Just for the Summer, and today we have the topic of Warped Tour.
Warped Tour 2012.
Yes.
What to expect, what we went through, our whole experience. So stay tuned.
So basically, we got there around like 4 hours early. It started at 11.
Yeah, started at 11. We got there around 7:30, 7:45 to line up. So.
And the lines get crazy, you guys. If you're first timers, or if you've been there before, you obviously know how crazy the lines get. But for first timers like we were, it got pretty crazy, especially with like people already like wanting to go in. It's a lot of craziness. So be prepared for that. Like the Warped Tour, if you follow them on like Twitter or stuff like that, or if you have the Warped Tour app on your cellular device or non-cellular, it tells you like some stuff to bring while you're there. So the main thing that you want to bring definitely is water.
Yes. Bring lots of it. I guess one water bottle will suffice, but like if you're in line early and you drink that water bottle in like 5 minutes, you're gonna really regret it. So you can bring more than one water bottle.
One of them has to be sealed though. They checked they checked
actually,
they checked mine to see if mine was sealed.
Oh, they did mine.
Yes.
But bring that. They have water stations there, so you can refill your water bottle for free, or they're selling water for like $3.
Yeah.
So just bring a water bottle. Stay hydrated. It gets really, really hot, really fast. Especially waiting in line. You're just standing under the sun. There's nowhere to go, and you're just with a whole bunch of people. So make sure you stock up on that.
And they do sell like stuff to drink there, and to eat. But honestly, in the heat, you're not gonna really want to eat a lot.
You don't get hungry. You just want something to drink.
Like seriously, we survived on water the entire time, and I bought lemonade.
Disgusting.
Don't. But it tasted and smelled like pool water.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
It was pretty bad, and he asked for a tip. I felt like just taking a whole tip and running away with it. I wasted $1 on his crappy pool lemonade. Come on.
No, it's $5. And then a tip.
Oh yeah, $5. I remember the tip.
So $6.
Yes. No, wait, wasn't it $6?
No, $5.
No, that was the Gatorade that I was gonna get. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing is when you're actually like, when you first get there and you want to check out like your band times, be sure to do that. Be sure you could like actually see it, because they like write the times on it, and it's so small, but I guess you'll find out.
Yeah, find out what times and what stage they're playing, because there's multiple stages and they're kind of far apart. So make sure you know that. Make sure you get there like way before the actual time starts, because then you'll be all the way in the back.
Yeah, it stacks up really early. Like one time we left like 45 minutes early to get to one of our next bands. It was already packed.
Yeah.
So want to get there pretty early. And if you're not one that enjoys small spaces, don't get in that huge crowd. Please, you will pass out. You really will.
It's pretty bad. You're really smushed together. A
like,
lot.
Literally, like you're standing like, so
like
close
on top of each
to
other.
someone from front and back and side to side, and it's so gross. Especially when it's hot out, like your sweat just rubs off on everyone. It's really gross.
And then there's always a pit. People just freaking humongous circle, the seizure type thing.
It's really bad.
And then people are crowd surfing. It's really intense.
The crowd surfing for us was very intense, because one time for the last show that we saw, which was for Pierce the Veil, like we got pretty close and we thought that not really a lot of people were gonna pass through there.
Yeah, they didn't really make it up. From our previous concerts that we did, none of them made it up front. And then we're like, yay, we're gonna get to the front, no one's gonna make it, and then everyone, so bad.
Because everyone, like, they think they're gonna get far, but when you're not paying attention, like you're watching your band, they're just freaking coming over and landing on your head, like,
it's not
be careful with that, because, like, I got kicked in the head multiple times, and my glasses flew off. It was not a fun time.
Not fun at all.
Yes. Basically... Oh, yeah, wait. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah! VIP things. If you guys definitely should look into that, because it's worth getting VIP. We were, right? We were gonna, like, look into that, more into it, because VIP, just get so close to their bands, you know,
Yeah,
like,
you get
they're
on stage.
literally on stage with them, and that's just, like, a cool experience, honestly. I wish we would have done it, because that would have been amazing, just to be so close to your favorite band. It's definitely worth it, so make sure to look into that.
We actually didn't really look into it much, so we don't really know how much it costs or anything, but I don't know.
I think, like, some things, like, to get a VIP voucher, there was, like, blood drives and stuff like that, so look into that if, like, it's around where they're playing or stuff. But I think on the website also it said you could, what was it, bring in $5?
Yeah, $5, 3 canned goods, or use cell phone. But I don't think that was VIP. I think that was just to
Doesn't, like, skip the line.
Yeah, just like skip the line.
Yeah, something like that. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about is the merch. Be sure to really keep your eyes peeled for your favorite band's merch table, because we had a very tough time finding Pierce the Veil.
Yeah, we went up and down everywhere, like 25 times. We could not find it, and we finally found it. Like, oh, it's there.
Yeah, exactly. So be sure, if you can't find it, ask someone. You know, doesn't hurt to ask, but you know, make sure you find it, because they have some pretty good stuff there for pretty good prices, I guess.
Yeah.
We both each got 2 shirts, but their prices, you know, vary. So you want to bring a good amount.
Bring
of
a
money.
lot of money, because you're gonna want to buy a lot of stuff. Especially if you have multiple bands there, you're gonna want to buy at least one thing from each band. I mean, shirts are like $20. Like most of them, that's the cheapest, but you can find some for a little less. But you're gonna want to buy their shirts, maybe a CD, bracelets, whatever. You're gonna want to buy food. Sometimes, I mean,
it totally depends on how the weather is, because like we said, we didn't eat at all.
But like if you want to buy some like an icy or something just to keep you cool down if you get tired of water, or you know, you buy sucky lemonade, you want to buy something else, you know, just have a couple dollars. I mean, the water was like $3. Gatorade was like $6, kind of a little expensive, but yeah, just make sure to bring a lot of money, because you're gonna regret it. Like, I had a whole bunch of money to bring, and then I spent it all before I went to work, and then I only got 2 shirts. I was kind of disappointed, but make sure you're loaded on that.
Yeah. And also, it's so, especially if it's hot outside, it's so important to, like, just take a couple minutes and relax. They have tents set up where you can just, you know, sit down and relax for a little while.
Shaded areas. If like I don't know about all the other places, but where we had the main stage, it was covered, so it was pretty cool down there. We went there a couple times to cool down. So find some place like that. The heat gets really intense, especially when you're walking around and you're in a pit for a long time.
You get really sweaty, like it's really nasty. And also be aware that there are a lot of smokers there, so if
a lot
you're
of weed smoking going on.
Yeah,
so,
it was not. It was
just be
not
prepared
fun.
for that, especially since they do it in the pit. It's, you know,
like they
right
do.
there.
Every time we thought that we chose a good spot, there was always someone that came over, and it smelled. I don't know if you if you smoke, do your thing. But it was really bad for us because we're not smokers at all, so smell that so intense.
Yeah, it was like right
day.
in front of our face every single time. We have such bad luck with crowd surfing and smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know, we just suck.
So if you can't handle like small spaces or smokers or mosh pits that will kick your head open, you might want to just sit on the sidelines.
Stay on the outside.
Yeah, or get VIP, because obviously there's not mosh pits where VIPs are, because they have their own little separateness over there. So So be prepared for all of that. I mean, we had a great time.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun actually seeing like your favorite bands perform more like that. It was pretty awesome for our first concert. So we had a lot of fun, and you know, if you really love your band, you will go through all that stuff that we just said
it'll
was
be
hard.
worth it.
Yeah, it definitely was worth it, even because we were dripping sweat.
Yeah.
But we went home, you know, lost my voice. It was great.
Yeah, it was a great
good
experience.
time.
Definitely recommend going to Warped Tour. I mean, it's pretty cheap to see multiple bands. I mean, because sometimes I know tickets can be pretty expensive to see one band, and you don't even get great seats. But Warped Tour is pretty cheap. I mean, it's definitely an experience, but you get to see a whole bunch of your favorite bands. You know, you're there. They have signings at their table, so that's always, you know, that's kind of free, I guess, whatever. But you know, you have the opportunity to meet them and take pictures with them. So
yeah. If you guys have any questions about like how our entire like Warped Tour experience was, you can always leave a comment down below.
message us.
Yeah.
That will do.
You can find us on Facebook as well. So yeah, I think we're gonna go, guys. Hope you have fun at your next or your first
Warped
band's
Tour.
Warped Tour. Bye, guys.
Bye.